Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. You can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for Aries, please? Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy at the foundation of the reading, Aries. Aries, I'm picking up an energy here surrounding achievement, something that you're heading towards. You're either on your way towards this now or you're putting some sort of plan in place, but you're really starting to see things clearly now. This is a very action-oriented energy. It's an energy of you turning your visions into reality. But it's also an energy of you realizing just how much potential you have to do this. And I feel that this is coming on the heels of you being in some sort of cycle where you were made to feel otherwise. And what's interesting here, the last Aries reading I did, we had the Magician from one of the other decks right here at the heart on the second row. And that was the outcome. So it's as if we're picking up a similar energy. Quite possibly this could be a continuing message here, but I won't know until we get further into the reading. But what I'm seeing here, Aries, is an energy where you're creating your own universe under the direction of your higher self. But this has come after a lot of head games and trickery, a lot of manipulation from this cycle that you're leaving behind or you've already left behind. A lot of these cycles that you guys have moved on from, you were lacking the concentration to really get on path, too distracted by your surroundings. I'm also picking up an energy here where you guys could have quite possibly had somebody around you that was some sort of dark magician, somebody that was quite possibly practicing some sort of spell work on you, some sort of energy manipulation, so you wouldn't be able to step onto path. What do we have at the sacral? Three of Cups, Cancer energy at the sacral. So this is an energy of celebration. It's also an energy of support. And I feel this is relating to your higher guidance. It's an energy of spirit guides, ancestors, something like this, guiding you into this new path. It's like you finally see the way, and they're celebrating in spirit because you're finally stepping into path. There's a very optimistic, very passionate, creative energy here with this Three of Cups at the sacral. But this has come after a time where you really had no creativity when you were around whoever this person was, or it could be a multitude of people. I just heard you didn't even know yourself when you were around those individuals because you weren't able to be yourself. You weren't able to function in the highest version of yourself. And when we're kept from that energy, we almost feel foreign to ourselves, right? It's like you're not able to work on the things you love. And I just got this really loud ringing in my ear. You're not able to work on the things you love or the things that you're passionate about, the things having to do with your path and your purpose. And you just start to disassociate yourself from the person you really are. What do we have at the solar plexus? Wow. Yeah, look at that. Seven of Swords at the solar plexus. Right? It's like this energy was stealing your power from you. But Seven of Swords is also an energy that's very sneaky. It's like wondering if you see it, like I wonder if Aries is noticing me stealing their power, stealing all their creativity by way of this energy manipulation that I'm using. And you know, energy manipulation doesn't always have to be a ritual. It doesn't have to be a form of magic, okay? It can literally be negative projection. So people telling you that you shouldn't do something or you're not equipped to do something, just filling you with self-doubt. But they're based off of lies, or it's an energy that is really narcissistic and wants to keep you held back. So they'll make out like they know what's best for you, an energy like this. Picked up a slightly similar energy in the Scorpio reading, so you may want to check that out as well. Always wanting to feel accepted by the people around you, but they're leading you astray. Slightly similar energy here, where you were quite possibly going to the wrong people for advice or guidance or support, and the whole time they were doing things to manipulate you and steal your energy. You know, you could steal somebody's energy and their creativity by sucking up all their time, right? Bringing a lot of chaos and stuff into their life. This is what's being revealed to you now. This is what you've broken free from. It's an energy as well of getting away from people who are bringing a lot of mental burdens into your life. I feel like you're starting to see these individuals, these circumstances, however this shows up for you, a lot clearer now, which is telling me that some of you have moved on from these energies and you're looking back and you're just seeing things from a different perspective, quite possibly a vantage point that you had never actually looked at these situations from before. What do we have at the heart? Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy at the heart. And this is the energy you're in. This paired with Magician is a fantastic energy because Knight of Pentacles, it's a solid energy. It gets to where it's going to. It's very methodical, very hard-working. Nothing can knock it off path. It's like a tank. And when you pair that with the Magician, this is an energy where you're really focused. You see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're also enjoying the journey to get there. See, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, and I think you understand this now here, Aries. There's a very thorough, efficient sort of energy that I'm getting from you. This has come after quite a long time, Aries, where I feel you were kept from this. But I do feel that you're starting to see that things had to unfold the way they did. And yes, it's very hard to come to terms with that sometimes, but these cycles instilled a lot of wisdom in you. You have something now that you didn't have before. Those struggles made you stronger. They made you better at what you do. You know, a really basic example of this would be a songwriter who's struggling writing songs, and all of a sudden they go through some really tumultuous, difficult cycles in their life. They lose a couple of years, and then they finally remove themselves from these difficulties in their life. And now they have all this content to write around. They're finding that they can write songs effortlessly, and there's meaning to them. They're experiences that this person has actually lived. Now, this is a very basic example, but you can really apply this to any area of your life where it pertains in accordance with what you have going on, Aries. And it's right here at the heart as well. So heart chakra energy, blocked heart chakra energy, these difficulties, it's an energy of bitterness. It's an energy of having trust issues based off of these cycles you've ran. I feel like you've learned a lot from this. So this is telling me that you have something, right? There you are. You're holding that coin in your hand. You understand how to move. You're going to move in this very methodical fashion. You have something you didn't have before. What do we have at the throat? Okay, we're going to take both of these. 6 of Pentacles and 6 of Cups. Wow. Taurus energy with this 6 of Pentacles here. Yeah, there's something here. Like I said, right? See how you have this coin here? You're holding on to something special, something you've learned. And now you're able to impart this on other individuals, help other people. And this is what's causing the scales to balance out in your life. You're seeing how all of this had to happen for a reason. And I would go as far as saying that that's not something that you would be able to admit when you're still in the middle of these cycles. It takes you getting away and creating distance between you and this person or these people or whatever this is here to really see the gift in those particular struggles. Now, obviously, it's going to be harder for some of you than it is for others to understand this, and sometimes it just takes more time. So apply it as it fits. Okay, and I'm sure that there's going to be some circumstances where it's going to be very difficult to see that there was any good you took from a situation. And I do understand that, right? But try and look at the bigger picture, Aries, where you are now and where you're going. And had things unfolded differently, would you be where you are now? I find myself doing this a lot. And as senseless as some of the karmic cycles I've ran seemed, or still do seem, I don't think I'd be where I'm at now. Or it might be another version of this. And I guess, who's to say whether it would be better or worse? I don't know. But what I do know is that right now in this moment, I feel very grateful for having gone through the struggles I've gone through. So I'm feeling a similar energy here, Aries. Everything is unfolding exactly the way it needs to in your life. And this is going to lead you towards a lot of abundance. There's an energy of prosperity that I'm picking up here as well. You're going to be in a position to where you can share with others, share the wealth, whether this is a wealth of knowledge, wisdom, whether it's actual finances and money. It'll be different for each one of you. But there is an energy here of plenty. That's the energy you're moving towards, an energy of plenty, an energy of abundance. And then with this Six of Cups, Scorpio energy at the third eye, this is telling me, Aries, that you're really going after all of the things that everybody else told you were unrealistic expectations, goals that you could never, ever pull off. See, these energies wanted you spinning your wheels, stuck in the past, living in the past. They wanted to control your outcome. But seeing as it's right here at the third eye, this is you coming back into alignment with this energy of these true heart's desires, whatever this is, your purpose, your destiny. You're having this reunion of self. You've recalibrated, you've realigned. This is becoming your reality at the third eye, the way you perceive your reality. You're back on path. The cycle's over, or it's about to be. I just heard you'll be able to put all of this down to just being a bad dream. And boy, do I know that energy. When I look back over my life, those struggles, they don't even feel like my own anymore. Because I've become so well established in these new cycles, these new seasons in my life, that they really do feel like a bad dream. And all the people that came against me or opposed me or caused difficulties in my life, well, they're nowhere to be found now. So it's almost as if they too were all just a bad dream. And this is the energy you're going towards, Aries, or you're already in this. Looking back over the difficulties in your life and being so far removed from them that you merely perceive them as being a bad dream. What do we have at the crown? King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy at the crown. And this goes along perfectly with what I just said. King of Swords it's the energy of a brilliant mind, Aries. I feel a lot of emphasis around your mind. There's something you guys are doing, something you're working on, something you're heading towards, some sort of vision you have, and it's brilliant. There's this very elusive, ethereal energy that I'm also picking up from you. It's like an energy of fascination. You've had to make some really difficult decisions in your life, Aries, to get to this point, but it was all worth it. There was a point where you didn't know. You didn't know which way to go. You didn't know if it was going to be worth it. But then I feel that God started working in your life, started helping you find more confidence within yourself, really helping you find the strength to self-empower and step into this path that's all a part of your destiny. And Aries, in saying all this, I've never, ever, ever heard a story of somebody stepping directly into their path or into their destiny without some sort of major hurdle or struggles that they had to overcome. Think about that. It's like there's a force out there that wants to stop us from being the best we can possibly be. Because when you step into that energy of purpose, destiny, or as I like to say, being in your allocated position in the universe that God picked out specifically for you, you function inside of your highest vibration. You're able to attract abundance with ease because you're right where you're supposed to be able to pull all of this off. You're moving by way of the divine order, so you will be supplied with all you need on your path. And I can confirm this, Aries. I don't have to think about anything. It just comes to me because I'm right where I need to be. It's easy for the divine to access me. They don't have to go through all these other energies around me that are trying to oppose me. They don't have to help remove me from difficult situations in my life. The energy just flows to me and from me with ease. And this is exactly what I'm picking up here for all of you. What do we have at the foundation from the Occult Tarot, please? Let's see what demons are trying to keep my Aries root chakra blocked, please. There we go. Strength, Vine, Leo energy. I read this as a reversal, a negative polarity. This is an energy of self-sabotage. It's an energy of discord, like I was saying, right? Just always sucking up your time with some sort of chaos and drama. See, where you're going, Aries, it takes self-discipline, and a lot of it. Structure. So these energies will do whatever they can to stop you from having any structure in your life. Always just throwing some sort of spanner in the works. Just when you think you've made a plan to move forward or to start working on something, then some sort of chaos comes along. Takes a few days, a few weeks, a few months, even years out of your life before you can even try and get back to what it is you were trying to work on. See, heavy energy here in this entire reading surrounding you guys being heavily distracted by somebody, something, or someone in your life. I just heard this person or these people, they were agents of the devil sent onto your path to stop you from getting to where you're destined to be going to. They don't want you to have this inner strength. They don't want you to have the courage and the confidence to move forward in power and realize that you are the magician. This is their worst fear. So they will project fear onto you to keep you stuck inside this cycle with them. 7 of Swords at the solar plexus. Energy of fear. Wow, 3 of Cups stacked with 3 of Cups. The literal opposite energy. So like I said, I read these as negative polarities because they're demons. So these are the energies that work through these people to knock you off path. Energies that essentially work in spirit. It's like you can't see them. 3 of Cups in reverse is an energy of no support. Here you have support, here you have no support. It's an energy of partying. It's an energy of gossip. It's also an energy of lethargia. And having your creativity stifled really picks up what I was saying here about these energies stifling you, wearing you down. You're just too tired to do anything, too tired to work on anything. For you individuals that are dealing with relationships, marriages, or otherwise, this can be an energy of some sort of third party, having to deal with the drama of that and the chaos of that, disrupting your life, slowing you down for a period of time. You see, the devil only needs to get a few minutes of your time for that to be a win. The devil works in a very incremental fashion in your life, Aries. It's all about stealing away from you what cannot be replaced. Time. The devil knows you only have so much of it. So how are you spending that time? If you're still running these cycles, I highly encourage you to take note of how you're spending your time. Write it down. Too many cards. What do we have at the solar plexus? Knight of Wands. Wow. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. That's a Knight of Wands in reverse. So this goes along with what I was picking up surrounding this third party here. Knight of Wands, read as a reversal, is one of the worst energies in the tarot. This is a very sexually excessive energy. This is the kind of energy that will carry STDs. Very chaotic, very reckless. It's an in-out energy. Somebody who's always tampering with your heart and just... This is somebody who you never know how you stand with them because it's all based off of lies. And see, it's right underneath this Seven of Swords. So for some of you, it's this relationship, this person. They're just completely draining you of all of your energy. It's like you have nothing. It goes into them. I just heard for some of you, they're doing this to multiple people. This person will create a lot of chaos in your life and then go out and cheat on you and bring home a little surprise, if you know what I mean, as a way to keep you stuck. I just heard this energy wants to depreciate you, lower your value. Wow. That's a hard truth to come to terms with, Aries. But for some of you, you may have to actually have a good think about that. Is the person you're with lowering your value or making you more valuable? What value does this individual bring into your life? Base your connections off of value and how it affects your vibration, which really can be another word for value, right? The higher your vibration, the more valuable you are. The lower your vibration, the less value you have. There's so many different ways of looking at it. But for some of you, you really do need to sit down and think about the bigger picture here. What do we have at the heart, please? Wow. Valak, relationship strife. Which is Wheel of Fortune in reverse energy. Goes along perfectly with everything we're picking up here, Aries. This is an energy of being stuck in a rut. But this is all influenced by some sort of negative external force that's around you. Very out of control energy that's causing you instability, causing you to be very stressed out, bringing a lot of bad luck into your life. Not allowing you to step into your destiny in this new life cycle. This energy is really doing anything and everything to stop you from moving forward. It's like they're programmed this way and they don't even know why. And whenever I come across people like that, right, it's like they don't even really have a motive behind their actions. I really do recognize this sort of energy, these sort of people in my life as people who are under some sort of demonic spiritual possession. It's like the devil has taken them over to stop you on your path. They don't even know why they do what they do. They just do it. And then we have Hell, which is the Five of Swords, desire to know. Aquarius energy. You know, I got the Five of Swords at the foundation of the reading for the Scorpio reading. And like I said, I'm getting different storyline, but slightly similar message here because this is all about ending unhealthy relationships in your life. Terminating all of these cycles, these people, these situations, whatever it is, so you can step on path. And it's like here's one of your spirit guides, right? Ejecting these individuals from your life. These individuals were causing you to sacrifice your integrity. This is also a bullying kind of energy, male or female. For some of you, you are males that have been dealing with like a bully female, and vice versa for the females. You're dealing with some sort of bully person you were dating or married to, or it could be a sibling, it could be a family member. Take it as it fits. But it's right here in this energy. Just a lot of tension. Some really abusive relationships is what I'm picking up. And I am picking up some violence here for some of you. That's not going to be for all of you, but it's here. You know, like I said, it's like by any means necessary. It just gets worse and worse. What do we have at the throat? Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, Lekabel. God, the teacher. Intellectual talent provides knowledge. Right underneath that Six of Pentacles. So here you are now. This is an energy of mastering your craft, whatever it is you do. You being the best at this sort of energy. It's an energy of making money. It's an energy of progress. See, once you step onto this path, this is how people recognize you, right? It's like people are begging for your services, however this shows up for you, because you're the best. Eight of Pentacles. At the throat. So for some of you, this could be surrounding communication. It doesn't have to be. What do we have at the third eye? Six of Wands, Leo energy, Sahia. God who took evil. Longevity, protects against infirmities. Whenever I see this card, it's like an angel playing air guitar, right? It's energy of victory, success, recognition. Surrounding this thing that they told you you'd never be able to pull off. Six of Cups at the third eye. 666. Six of Wands, Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles. I'm getting a few different messages here, but the main message I'm getting surrounding the 666, it's like this cycle is like the mark of the beast. This is what you've had to overcome to get to where you're going, right? These energies that are under some sort of demonic spiritual possession. You had to defeat the devil or the devils in your life to get here. But you've done it, or you're going to do it. What do we have at the crown to close this out for Aries, please? The moon, Gabriel. Pisces energy at the crown to close out the reading. God is my strength. Divine revelation. Reveals messages. Has the power to destroy. This is an energy of following your intuition. Overcoming these illusions in your life. Overcoming the fear, the anxiety, the insecurities. Understanding that all these things are illusions. They're tactics that the devil, these energies have been using against you. Projecting self-doubt onto you. Seven of Swords at the solar plexus. Stealing your confidence away from you. You understanding now that it's all an illusion, that there's actually nothing in your way. Understanding that you must change your mindset, surrounding your confidence and how the people around you have been affecting you, and understanding all of this and still deciding not to move forward and self-empower is you deceiving yourself, because there's nothing that can stop you from getting to where you need to get to, Aries. It's all an illusion. Pay attention to your dreams. At this time, there are messages coming through to you. Listen to your intuition and your higher guidance, and you will not fail. You have nothing but success on this table, Aries. Yes, the cycles you've had to overcome, or you're still overcoming, are diabolical in nature, and it's no easy task. But the outcome is tipping in your favor. Aries, this is the energy that's available to you, depending on where you are on this timeline, should you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for your donations, Aries. Take care.